Won't you join me?
Yes, join Audrey Hepburn as you've never seen her before, kicking over the traces and bringing to life Truman Capote's Breakfast at Tiffany's.
I never could do that.
Audrey Hepburn as Holly Golightly, who typifies and glorifies the glamorous playmates of this dizzily spinning world as she and George Peppard breeze through the glitter and shimmer of New York as it has never been captured before.
Now, for any film fans amongst you, let me show you a couple of props. Now, you've obviously been given a massive clue with this picture just above me here, which is a picture that Kate Hopewell-Smith painted herself when she was a fine art student. Now, we've had a very special day today on a photo shoot with this lady. Now, if I could go back 40 years and, or perhaps even longer, I certainly would be hanging on her coattails. She was probably one of the most iconic, beautiful film stars that the world has seen. And she was the inspiration for a photo shoot today with Lorna Dockerill, the features editor on Photography Monthly. We've come to Kate Hopewell-Smith's house, her studio, beautiful house, wooden floors and lovely big walls and artwork everywhere. A real place of inspiration actually, to come and shoot a very special recreation inspired by Audrey Hepburn and some of her films, particularly Breakfast at Tiffany's, where she played this iconic star, this stylish, beautiful woman in this movie. So we've come en masse, we've got a crew, we've got Kate Hopewell-Smith herself, we've got Lorna, who's modelling and being Audrey for the day. I've come along as the only man again on one of these shoots, which was absolutely fascinating for me and a lot of fun, just to learn from the experience and see how these photographers and these makeup artists all work today. So it's been a lot of fun. It's meant to inspire you yourself to have a go at something yourself, whether it's a recreation from a movie, whether it's a fashion shoot, but we've done it with basic equipment, no particularly expensive flash lighting. We've used Marcel lights, a range of quadras. We've used props that we've bought. I mean, thank you Harrods particularly. They sent this rather lovely cigarette holder. We went to a shop locally and bought some antique pearls for £10. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're real, but we've had a lot of fun. Enjoy the movie, the film that we've created. Enjoy the pictures within the feature itself, and we'll put some more bits and pictures up online. So let's watch Kate and Lorna in action, shall we? We've travelled to Bucks today, to Kate Hopewell-Smith's house and studio, and we've kind of taken over a bit to do a recreation of well, it's not one shoot, it's kind of Audrey Hepburn. Lorna Dockerill, the features editor on Photography Monthly, has very kindly well, she was strong on into it.
Yeah, over a drink.
So yeah, it really was,
Yeah, it was.
Oh, by the way, Lorna, but no, she's been absolutely fantastic, hasn't she, today? So to tell us, round up today for you, what's the shooting like for you today? Because you're a big fan of Audrey Hepburn anyway.
Well, I think this is it. When you first mentioned it as a possibility, you had no idea that...
No, I didn't actually.
Kind of literally my ideal shoot. Adam knows I don't shoot a lot in the studio, I don't shoot a lot with lights, so to ask me to do something with Audrey is perfection. And then I met Lorna over a drink. And I remember when I realised who she was, I was like, Audrey. And I just wanted to do it as soon as I met her. And I loved it. I've learned, this is the thing, working with you've been great. Adam knows a lot more than me about writing. And it was just really interesting trying to recreate. I think in many ways taking images and trying to do the same thing, you learn a lot more, because what you think is simple isn't, the things you think are complicated aren't. And I've just loved it. It's been a great team though, hasn't it? Quite a few people.
We were talking about the expertise of the rest of the team. Yeah, we had hair and makeup, and we had your friend was assisting as well, wasn't she?
Yeah,
just generally helping.
Just hands on deck.
Yeah, and it was bringing those skills together. I truly believe that you know, no man's an island, and you can't do everything yourself. It would have taken 3 times the length of time.
Yeah. Well, you just can't with lighting. I think lighting is not a lone man's game at all. You know, just putting backdrops up and that kind of thing. But
well, also just the thing about the styling, it's sort of a bugbear of mine. That, you know, I wouldn't have had a clue what to do with makeup for Lorna, and I know that you know, I was in a room full of girls and they probably have all mucked in and helped anyway. But just having that person there that could allowed us to go and concentrate on other things and just trust them to get on.
No, we pretty much got the lighting set up ready like minutes before Lorna was changed each time, so we were not sat around. At all.
No, it was a full day shoot. I mean, we got here at about 10:15 and we haven't stopped in now. What is it? It's 10 to 5, so it's been pretty full on, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think we achieved more than we hoped to.
We did, having the books helped us, I think, as well, in terms just to reference those, also to show Lorna, because she's not as experienced, as she said, not as experienced in front of the camera as she is behind.
She was ace.
Yeah, she was amazing. She really grew into the part, I think, and you know, from my point of view, I may have had rose tinted spectacles on, but for me, she was Audrey Hepburn.
There were moments when I was looking down that lens that it was a bit scary, a bit weird, because I didn't think, you know, having met her, I knew she was gorgeous, but I didn't think we'd recreate Audrey, and at moments, for me, we did. And I didn't expect that.
It was incredible, I think, but I mean, that's a testament to your skill as well. I know you've got to put your Kate Hopewell-Smithness into the pictures as well afterwards. So we were looking forward to see what you create, because the whole point wasn't to copy, was it? It was to be inspired by.
And we surely were. It was great.
Yeah, we were. So thank you so much.
My pleasure.
It was a real privilege working with you today.
Thank you, Lorna.
So Lorna, your first day as a model, how was it?
It was interesting. Obviously I'm not used to being in front of the camera, I'm usually behind interviewing photographers. So it's really interesting, and I didn't realise how challenging it actually is to be a model.
It's much harder work, isn't it?
Yeah, and you don't realise how your facial expressions look on screen. So it was really good fun. I had a lot of fun, and I'm a big fan of Kate's work. So
it's much easier when you've got somebody like Kate to kind of direct you. So much experience she's got there, kind of do this, put that. And I was obviously shooting scenes in the background and helping out with lights and things. And just the way, I mean, I don't even know how you could do it. The way you were balancing, and you were jutting hips out and all over the show, and it was like she's going to fall over in a minute. You must have 3 legs. It was kind of balanced. It was really good to watch.
Yeah, you're sort of thinking about so many things at once, weren't you? But and also getting to the role was quite difficult. I thought that'd be quite easy. Just think of Audrey Hepburn and you kind of pull the same face. But no, it was quite challenging. But Kate was good at giving me direction, and so I can move my face in the right way.
Smiles instead of grimaces and stuff like that. Talking about sort of getting into character, what do you think helped you most? We had pictures here that we were using for reference, but for you inside your mind, how did you get into character?
I think there was a trick, and Kate asked me to close my eyes, just have a couple of moments, just forget everybody in the room, obviously all the lighting and everything, and just have a moment and think about Audrey and think about the way she looked, and open your eyes and then kind of feel like you're her.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
So
Must
that was
have,
really useful.
did you feel yourself kind of transported back to what you imagined the 60s would be like? And there were people all over on sets. I mean, this is pretty much the sort of set that they were using back then, I guess.
Honestly, I feel so pampered. It's wonderful. I loved it. It's great. But and also when you have somebody, I know you and Kate are working together a lot today, sort of saying, think about sunshine or something like that, so you kind of have that picture in your mind, and then that comes across on your face.
That sort of thing helps.
Yeah, definitely.
I know earlier, certainly for me, the mood was enhanced, I think, by the music that we had playing, because it kind of just relaxes you, and it's something else in the background that's just going on in your mind, and you're kind of, I certainly, when I shoot people, I like to use music. I think it's a really good trick to use.
Definitely.
What about all the makeup? Because there's a lot going on around you, 2 or 3 people touching you, and kind of hair and poking, and what was that like?
Oh, it was great. Honestly, I could get used to it. It's sort of being pampered so much. But I think she had such an iconic, unique look in the 60s that it really matters to get the hair and makeup spot on. And girls did a great job today.
Fantastic job.
So we crammed quite a lot in, and lots of different looks to work with.
But time has flown, isn't it? It really has gone quickly. We came here and it was sort of 12 o'clock, after about an hour of makeup and things, and plenty of coffee and lots of light setting up, because that's the other thing. Obviously, Kate and I were setting up the lights and sorting out camera angles and all that sort of stuff while you're being pampered in there. So you've had nothing to do. Well, thank you ever so much, Laura. I know I kind of strong-armed you into this. I hope you've enjoyed it.
It's been a great experience. Definitely a lot of fun. And one I won't remember. One I won't forget for a long time.
Well, that's how you do it. That's how you recreate a shoot, guys. Thank you to Kate Hopewell-Smith. She's done an amazing job for us. She's such a ball of energy and enthusiasm, but her style is just incredible. And that's why we asked Kate to help us with this shoot, because she's got a secret love affair, I think, with Audrey Hepburn, as have I, and as have so many people around the world. And we've done it on basic equipment. There's nothing too flash, but cell lights. We've got some Ranger quadras as well that we've used. And the backgrounds, plain black backgrounds, the lighting stands came from Amazon and were less than £50, a few reflectors and things. So it really is something that you can do at home. And in fact, we're at Kate's home, and we're in her snug, really. So amazing picture of that Kate produced as a fine art student, I guess it was, wasn't it? Yeah, of Audrey on the wall. So we had that as inspiration all the time as well. So an amazing shoot, an amazing day, certainly one I'll never forget. It's been incredible, so I hope you enjoyed it.